Today, we're going to talk about how to stay confident after making a mistake in soccer games. One of the biggest things for soccer players is recovering after mistakes. You ever made a mistake on the soccer field and you feel like your confidence going down, you play more safe? Well, you're not alone. If you don't know how to move on from them, they're going to be stopping you from becoming the strongest player and the best player in your team. So stick around. We dive into the science-backed strategies to help you stay confident after mistakes and some of the tools that we use in our program. We also are going to see real studies, so watch until the end, and practical techniques to turn mistakes into opportunities for growth. My name is Valentino Di Lorenzo. I'm the owner of Di Lorenzo Soccer Mindset, a program that teaches kids how to become leaders and stop playing in fear. Mistakes are inevitable. They're part of soccer. However, is how you respond to the mistakes that can significantly impact your performances. According to a study published by the Journal of Strength and Performance Research, there's a notable relationship between self-confidence and performance in athletes. So the study suggests that higher self-confidence can lead to better performance on the field. When players dwell on mistakes, they're not going to play better on the next play. So we use a specific strategy, a specific technique that we call the goldfish, which allows you to remove the mistakes from your head in just a few seconds. So the first thing to know is we need to reframe mistakes as opportunity for learning. And we know already that mistakes are going to happen. There's not going to be one game where you make zero mistakes. There's always going to be mistakes along the way. So one effective approach is to reframe mistakes as opportunity for growth. And also Patrick Cohn, which is a sports psychologist, says rebounding from mistakes involves responding in a new way. Instead of aiming for perfection, acknowledge that mistake and know they're part of the game. Focus on the next play and use the goldfish mentality. 3, 2, 1, what mistake? And then you focus back on the game. By shifting your mindset, you can reduce the negative emotional impact of mistakes. And also you maintain your confidence throughout the whole game. So what we suggest is to develop what we call the quick reset routine, which I call the goldfish mentality. Take a deep breath, reset mentally to the count of 3, 2, 1, and say to yourself, mistake is gone. Where is the ball now? So positive self-talk, obviously deep breathing are very powerful strategies to help you move on from those mistakes. According to Peak Performance Sports, resetting after mistakes help managing negative self-talk, emotions, allowing athletes and soccer players to focus on the game. Developing this habit allows your child to stay present, maintain confidence, even after big mistakes. Some kids can move on quickly from mistakes, but the big mistakes, they can't move on from. So it doesn't matter if it's a small mistake or a big mistake, we need to move on quickly. And also using positive self-talk. Being kind to yourself is very crucial. Instead of negative self-talk, negative body language, kicking yourself after those mistakes, you want to do a more positive self-talk because you want to be nice to yourself. You want to focus on saying things like, it's okay, next play, I got this. He makes mistakes, she makes mistakes just like me. As I remind them to focus on the next play, I need to remind myself as well of that. Also, focus on improvement is a big thing, right? When you make a ton of mistakes, it's 2 reasons. 1, in fear, or 2, we need to practice more. So after a game or after practice, write down exactly, we teach our students to do that, write down exactly how did they use the mentalities, how did they recover from mistakes, were they aggressive, were they afraid? And if you want to join our program, I have a link in the description. You can book a call and see if our mentoring program can transform your child. We already transformed 500 players that were playing in fear. Now they're the leader in their team, they're carrying teams, they're more aggressive, they have more fun playing, and they play much better. So if you reframe mistakes as learning opportunity, you learn resets, routines, you practice positive self-talk, you can really skyrocket your confidence on the field. Obviously, we need to practice. Obviously, we need to start taking more action, more risks on the field because there's no champion that doesn't take any risks. There's no champion that doesn't take opportunities. So I suggest you do those things if you want to become a more confident, a better player. But if you want to learn about about our mentoring program, we do 8 weeks of Coaching Coach 101, where we take care of the transformation, then we implement positive habits, and then we focus on accountability throughout the whole program. So all of the kids that do the work sees results. They go from fear to fearless. They go from shutting down to the most confident player in their team. They get better grades in school. So they really become a growth mindset along the way, and they face challenges for opportunity for growth. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up here and comment if you have any question. I respond to all of them. If you want to learn about our mentoring program, I have a link here in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.